Hey everybody, on today's episode we're going to discuss the Tools tab. This is a kind of a maintenance section in TTS that gives you the ability to update the company calendar, the TTS cloud files, as well as the YouTube section. We just added company calendar to our dashboard. So when you log into TTS, you may be aware that our dashboard is customizable and gives you the ability to view quotes, sales analysis, and now we've added the calendar so the entire company can share this information, company events, agendas, things like that. So today I'm going to show you how to update the calendar as well as some other options that are found under Tools in TTS. Okay, before I tell you how to set up the calendar, let me show you what it looks like. So when you log into TTS, everyone's aware of this, or maybe you're not, but I did create a video on how to update this dashboard under your company login. You have My Dashboard, and you have the ability to turn on and off different features. So these are predefined at the top, but then you have customizable ones. And I will link a video on how to customize these reports. But right here, we've added Show on Dashboard your company calendar. So once you hit Update Entry and you select the ones you want, we go back to the dashboard and you will see company quote status is at the top, and then we have our company calendar. So right now I've added a couple things, for instance, create a video, which I'm doing right now. And you can change the colors so they stand out. You can have multiple lines, and you can move through this. If I wanted to see next week, for instance, that's when our videos come out, next month, previous month, and you can also access the management section to work on this calendar. So by clicking on Full Calendar, it will bring us to the company calendar section. Just to reiterate, this is part of the Tools tab. So if you look on the left here, we have Tools. When I drop this down, you have Company Calendar, TTS Cloud, and YouTube. So let's look at the company calendar first. So we've added a whole bunch of things. And again, this is what is going to show up on the dashboard, or when you view it from this screen. We can navigate by month on this main calendar. And we can also create a new event. So once I click on New Event, you'll get a window down at the bottom that gives you the ability to add information. So if I wanted to have something about TTS today, new video drops, and I want to do it for a couple of weeks, so I want to be reminded, know that that information is there, and I can do a from and to date, from and to time, and date as well. You could add comments. Comments are going to show up only in this section. They're not going to show up on the calendar. Try to keep the calendar as minimized as possible, minimalistic as possible. So it's a quick view of what's going on for the day. But if you have extra comments, when I click on the event, this will be filled in with any comments that you have in there. And I could change the color. So if I wanted this to be yellow, and then once I click Save, it will update, refresh the screen, and it will update this information. So let's say on this one, I think I had a comment here. So if I click on this, it will show you the information. And this could be changed, by the way. If I needed to delete this or I needed to update the dates, I can do that right here. And I can change my comments and the colors. So once I'm completed, I can hit save. If I need to delete it, obviously I would click on the delete button, or cancel would be no change to that information. So I can move through. This is a monthly view. So if I wanted to see a previous month, click on these. And when I go back to the dashboard, you'll notice it actually fine tunes it a little more. I can go by weeks too. Since this is giving you a week view, if I want to see previous weeks, I can just click on those. And previous month, and that would let me go through all the weeks in the month. And then I can pull up the current month on here. And then again, to go back to the full calendar, click on full calendar. That's it. Something hopefully you'll find use out of this. This is shared amongst the entire organization, so whoever logs in and has this enabled on their dashboard will see this information. So it's nice that another way to share a calendar, something that we provide within the TTS ecosystem. Moving along on the Tools tab, we have TTS Cloud Files. I'm not sure if you know about this, but this is basically an online storage that can be used by your entire organization. Again, this is used by everybody, so anybody who has access to TTS in your organization can click on here, and if you want to save files for specs, for instance, anything you really want to put up here, we give you this storage in the cloud that can be accessed from your phone, from a tablet, from a laptop on the road. So if you needed to share files with someone and didn't want to send it as an email, you can actually do it in here, which is quite nice. You do have the ability to manage your cloud by going to the main folder. We can delete current folders, delete files, email selected files, so we can directly email from this section in the TTS cloud. We can move up folders, new folders, and refresh the page. So if you added a new file and you didn't see it, you can click refresh page and it'll refresh that page for you. Now to add anything to these, you can click on them and they will open up. So now you notice I'm in promo TTS today. And if I click on this browse, it will open up as your file manager. So let's add a logo. You can also use these navigation buttons here. So move up one folder, that would bring me home. If you ever get lost in there, you can always just click on go to main folder and it would create a main folder. Going back to promos if I wanted to create a new folder in there. So promo dash click on this. If I needed to delete this file, I can delete the selected file. It will warn you twice because these do disappear forever. Okay, and that is the TTS cloud. And the last section that I want to discuss on the Tools tab is YouTube. You give your company the ability to have different YouTube videos. If you want to have everybody to have access to these YouTube videos, we have some examples here. So if I click on Caddy, for instance, and this is actually going out to the Caddy website and creating, using a playlist that they've created, it gives you thumbnails of all these videos that you can view. Like if I go down to the bottom here, I have TTS Today 2.0 features, which are all the videos that I've created for the new TTS platform. So you'll see we have 15 videos already out there. You can create these yourself. So if you have videos that you want to have your organization, to have access to in an easy condensed format or easily managed on here, is we can actually build these using TTS marketing section. So if I go to TTS marketing, go to marketing tools, you'll notice we have two sections here. We have marketing tools at the top and YouTube channel, and we have folder for our marketing attachments for quotations. We're going to do this on another video, but for this one, if you scroll down, you'll notice I have TTS Today 2.0, and I have this long code. This long code is basically an ID for the playlist associated with this. So if I wanted to create one called TTS Today, and I want to have, I think we have frequently asked questions, so FAQ. Now to get the YouTube channel that I need, I have to actually go to my playlist. So I'm going to go to Ask TTS Today. So this is the main website, and I'm going to go to our library. If I scroll down in the library, you have a history, you have watch later. Now we have playlists here. So I know I have one, I believe, did I have one called Frequently Asked Questions? Yep, right here. So if I want to add this to our TTS cloud, I'm going to hit View Full Playlist. If you notice up in the top here is our PL number. So I'm going to highlight that. Control C on my keyboard to copy it. I'm going to go back to TTS and just paste this in. And then once I click Add, and I hit Update and Save, now we have this saved in here, TTS Today, Frequently Asked Questions. If I go back to my YouTube channel, There you go. That is the Tools tab, which goes over company calendars, TTS Cloud, as well as YouTube. It's something that you can use that'll benefit your organization. And I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.